Are you tired of coal and other fossil fuels polluting your planet? Killing your polar bears? Tired of the inconsistency and unpredictability of wind energy? Tired of the harm hydropower brings to animals? Well, we have a solution for you: nuclear energy. Nuclear energy is the energy that's inside the bonds of the nucleus of an atom.
Wow, does that mean I have nuclear energy inside me right now?
That's right, Sally.
Cool, so I can get nuclear energy anytime I want?
Well, not exactly. Nuclear energy requires specific types of atoms like uranium, plutonium, hydrogen, or helium. There are two types of processes in creating nuclear energy: fission and fusion. Fission is the splitting of a large atom like uranium or plutonium into two smaller ones using a high-speed neutron. This takes little energy to do compared to fusion. Fusion is the combining of two small atoms like hydrogen or helium to produce heavier atoms and energy. Fusion creates a large amount of energy, but also takes a lot of energy to do. Also, fusion has not been commercially developed yet as it is still being heavily researched. But how exactly is nuclear energy created through fission and fusion? There are two different types of nuclear reactors. Boiling water reactors boil water into steam, which turns turbines that produce electricity. Typically, uranium fuel is used in the form of hard ceramic pellets that are packaged into long tubes. The uranium atoms are then split through fusion, creating energy in the form of heat, which boils the water, forming steam that turns the turbines. Then voila, electricity. Pressurized water reactors heat water around the nuclear fuel but keep the water under pressure to prevent it from boiling. The hot water is then pumped from a reactor vessel to a steam generator, where the heat from the water is used to boil a second, separate supply of water and make steam. The steam turns the turbines, which produce electricity. The amazing thing about nuclear energy is that it's clean. Unlike gross fossil fuels, nuclear energy produces no carbon dioxide, nitrogen oxide, and sulfur dioxide emissions. That means clean air and happy polar bears. Nuclear energy is also the only clean air source of energy that produces electricity 24 hours a day, every day. If that doesn't tell you nuclear energy is the best source of energy, I don't know what will. Other energy sources, like wind and solar, are unreliable because it's not always sunny or windy. As well as being eco-friendly, nuclear energy is also incredibly abundant. It's not technically renewable because there's a limited supply of uranium, but the uranium deposit has enough energy to last about 5 billion years. One uranium pellet the size of the tip of a pencil eraser provides as much energy as 1,780 pounds of coal or 149 gallons of oil. This makes it the most efficient out of all other energy sources with a capacity factor of 92.2%. Yeah, sure, there's the potential risk of a nuclear explosion resulting in the catastrophic death of hundreds or even thousands of people, but the human population is already too high anyway. You can get your own nuclear power unit for the low price of $9 billion. That's cheap compared to the trillion America is now spending on infrastructure. Also, the U.S. saves $12 billion every year in energy costs due to nuclear energy. The complexity of nuclear plants causes the upfront cost to be much higher compared to coal plants. However, once the plant is built, the fuel costs are actually much lower than fossil fuel costs. The older the plant becomes, the more money its operators make. The effects of working with dangerous radioactive material can cause minor health effects like radiation poisoning or cancer, but with new safety regulations, the risks are minimized.
Dr. Liana, is nuclear energy the best form of energy?